All of our Ames sports are sponsored by Bank of Easton, the Easton Lions Club. ECAT would like to thank all the sponsors for the help of the production of OA Sports.
We'll be announcing starting lineups, first with the visiting Falcons. Number 3, Anna O'Toole. Number 4, Ava Murray. Number 6, Sage Stewart. Number 9, Nahir Elson. Number 10, Sammy Long. Number 11, Sienna Andrews. And number 13, Malia Goldman. And now for your Tigers. Number 1, senior captain Rachel Fleshman. Number 6, Claire O'Rourke. Number 8, Ariel Gao. Number 10, Claire Cavallis. Number 13, Captain Sarah Hilliard. Number 15, Carolyn Hansen. And number 17, Addison Spunk. At this time, if you could please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. You're watching Oliver Ames High School Girls Volleyball on ECAT, Easton Community Access Television. Be sure to check out all of our live and on-demand programming at eastoncat.org if you haven't already. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Just search for Easton Community Access Television. For Easton residents, you can get live sports, other Easton Public School programming at Comcast 97, Verizon Fios 24, also on the new Essentials channels 1072 and 2122. Stay tuned for that update. Today we're here in the Nixon Gymnasium as Oliver Ames Volleyball is taking on Minnechaug in the first round of the playoffs here at the Nixon Gymnasium. Got an exciting matchup here. You're going to have to excuse me. I don't know too much about the terminology of the sport of volleyball, but I'm as excited as everyone else in this gymnasium. Ready to see a Tigers win. The Minnechaug Falcons are coming into this one. They went 8-12 on the year, 8-12. Oliver Ames 15-5, pretty impressive record for the girls. Getting a home game here in the first round of the playoffs. Maybe could possibly have more. Out there on the floor for the Falcons, looks like number 11 Sienna Danzuru, number 4 Ava Murray. I see out there number 10 Sammy Long. Out there on the floor for the Tigers, Sarah Hilliard, Claire O'Rourke, Caroline Hansen, Ariel Gao, Claire Kavolis, and Rachel Fleischman. So Tigers getting the ball to get going here. It's Claire Kavolis to start the game out. We're getting a sub to start the game. Rachel Fleischman is going to start on the bench. Addie Smocks in. Ariel Gao in. Now we're ready to go. Claire Kavolis getting the first serve for the Tigers. We're getting things going here in the first set. Here, everyone's ready. Out there on the floor, and here we go. Ball's up. Gets it over. First hit by the Falcons, 2. Now it's set, trying to get over here, 6. Nice job by Kavolis to get that. Now that was Claire O'Rourke, coming in for the kill there. Nice play by the girls, coming in, getting started. First points of the game, 1-0 Tigers. Again on the serve, it's going to be Kavolis. Come up, set in the middle by the Falcons, coming in now. Looking for a kill, it's Sarah Hilliard there to control. Now Kavolis back to O'Rourke again. No good, controlled by the Falcons. Little get me over, back to Kavolis, controlling. Fleischman in, now Hilliard looking for a kill. Number 3 in the Falcons doing a good job getting a finger on it. Good volley here by both sides. At the net. Looks like I think the net was touched by the Tigers. So Falcons getting the ball here. On the serve, it looks like it's going to be number 3, Anna O'Toole for the Falcons. Getting it over, controlled by Fleischman. Now Kavolis at the net. Gets it over, but it's out of bounds. And it's a Falcons point. So O'Toole back again to serve her second one. Ball's up, ball is over. Controlled again by Fleischman. Now Kavolis, looks like that was Collins coming in for the kill. No good though. Falcons with another get me over, and Kavolis couldn't get a hand on it. And it's another point for the Falcons. So 3 in a row here, going a little bit of a roll. First roll of the game. And the Minnechaug Falcons are getting going under Anna O'Toole serves. This is her third here. Gets it over. Fleischman controls. No one was there. Lack of communication. Fleischman controlled the serve, trying to get it to someone else. People are moving around, and ball ends up hitting the ground. Oliver Ames down 4-1 here early to start. Another serve by O'Toole gets in, this time controlled by Hilliard. Kavolis. That was Caroline Hansen looking for the kill on the right side. Ball is out of bounds. And 5 in a row here now for the Falcons, going on a little bit more of a roll. O'Toole's back for her fourth. Controlled by Hilliard. Now Kavolis getting over by O'Rourke, looking for the kill. Falcons getting over. Kavolis with a hit. Now Fleischman looking to set up O'Rourke. O'Rourke looking for a kill. Gets it deep. Controlled by O'Toole. Get in. 1-2. And a Hail Mary of a play by Rachel Fleischman, trying to get that ball over after 2 hits. Went off 2 Oliver Ames players really quickly, unexpectedly. And 6 points in a row here now for the Falcons. Falcons going on a little bit of a roll here. O'Toole with another serve. Gets it in. Little dig out by Hilliard. We get a stop and play. And a point to the Falcons. And I'm sorry, I can't explain that one to you more than you already know. Based on what you saw is what you get. So a point to the Falcons, 7 in a row, going on a run. O'Toole with another serve. Fleischman, Kavolis, now looking for a kill from Hansen, and that one again is out of bounds by Hansen. And we're going to get quickly an Oliver Ames timeout. So they got the first points of the game, then quickly Minnechaug goes on an 8-point run, and we're sitting at 8-1 here in the first set. Oliver Ames is the home team, so they're seated higher, should have an edge on this Minnechaug team, though Minnechaug is not in the Hockomock division or from Southeastern Mass, so Oliver Ames has yet to see them or any of their opponents, many of their opponents. So we'll see how different these teams really are, see what their record really has to show about them, but Oliver Ames down here early, 8-1, coming out of the break. Looks like the same set for both sides. And we got Anna O'Toole, again coming back still to serve for Minnechaug. O'Toole gets me over. Now Hilliard controls to Convolis, looking for O'Rourke for the kill. Gets it over. Number 6 for the Falcons. Controls now. Fleischman behind the back. Gets it to O'Rourke. O'Rourke with the third hit. Has to get it over. Now the Falcons looking to set up. Looking for a kill. Number 9. No good. Convolis controls. Gets it to Fleischman. Hilliard hits off the side of her hand and doesn't make it to the net. Hilliard looking for a big play there, trying to get control of this Tigers game back. 9-point run here for Minnechaug. Serve is up, Cavolis. O'Rourke just feeds it over the blocking Falcons. Beautiful little tip just to get it over. And she got it right over their fingers at a much-needed Tigers point there. Stop a Falcon run. O'Toole subs out in celebration after getting 8 points in a row. Falcons looking to go in. O'Rourke controls now. Hilliard looking for a kill. Goes right into the net. And ball's heading right back to Minnechaug. This time going back, it is Sammy Long. Long gets it over. Fleischman digs it out. Now set up by Cavolis and a nice kill by Hilliard. And that's what the Tigers have been doing all year, and that's what worked right there. Rachel Fleischman back to serve for the Tigers. Nice ball over. Controlled by Minnechaug. Number 6 tips it over. That was Stewart. Now Hilliard coming back. Diving play on the ground. Controlled by the Falcons. And we get a stop and play. That's going to be a Tiger point. Three to 10, Minnechaug. Tigers trying to dig their way back here in this first quarter. They went down early. Rachel Fleischman with her second serve. Falcons looking to set. Now Ekron trying to get it over there. Now Hilliard. Hilliard for the Tigers. Puts it over the net. Ava Murray trying to control. Can't dig it out. Goes into the bleachers. Another point for the Tigers. 10-5 game. Fleischman with her third now. Gets it over. Ekron. Stewart looking for a big kill there. No. Good block by the Tigers. Now Addison Smock for the big hit. And it's Sienna Danzarou trying to get it down for Minnechaug. We're going to have a timeout, Minnechaug, after the Tigers go on an impressive little run to cut back into that deficit. It's 6-10 here as we take a break here in the first set. First set important, setting the tone for the whole match. It seemed like the Falcons were coming out hot. Tigers weren't ready for it, but Tigers are settling into their own skin here. Trying to do what they know best, win some volleyball games. Out of the break, it's still Fleischman to serve. Ball's up, ball's over, controlled by the Falcons. Couldn't get it. Sienna Danzaru trying to control that ball, hits it out of bounds. Another point for the Tigers, 10-7. Back within 3 here. Fleischman's going on a roll. Fleischman with another good serve. Inside, ball controlled, now 13. Looking for the kill, but I think it was Addie Smock on the block at the net. Sending the ball back. Good defensive play. Gets the Tigers a point. Fleischman again. In the back. Controlled inside and set up for Ekren. Kavolis, Fleischman. Sets for Hilliard. Hilliard toward the outside, the far side. Couldn't be controlled by the Falcons. A little bit too far. Ava Murray with a diving play, trying to get it out. And ball tips out of bounds. Got a 1-point game. Tigers have come a long way back. Fleischman balls up. Over Falcons to set. Ekren again. Ekren seems to be the person on that far side going for kills. That's Hansen. And the ball was in. Nice spot for Hansen on that kill. Far corner. Nobody could get to it. And a tie game. Fleischman still serving. Akron now it's Stewart this time going on this right side for the kill. Hilliard trying to come back the other way. Good defense by the Falcons. And they're going to get a point out of it. So Fleischman's long streak comes to an end. But it ends up tying the game for the Tigers. And now they're within one, 10-11. Tigers are right back in the game. Stewart serving for the Falcons. Gets a point there. Sage Stewart back for her second serve. Ball over, controlled by O'Rourke. Now Fleischman looking to set up Hilliard. Hilliard looking for a kill. Controlled the back by Falcons too. Great job to dig that one out and get it back over. Pavulis. I couldn't tell you. You know as good as well as me on that one. Sage Stewart back again, serve number 3. Fleischman on the control, Kavolis, Hansen now, get me over and it's good. The refs are having a conversation about that one. That one was definitely a Oliver Ames point. Yes, it was. They're sending the ball back that way. Point to the Oliver Ames, 13-11. Minnechaug in this first set here. Sub for Oliver Ames looks like Ava Barth coming in, taking out Caroline Hansen. And they're going to send Barth right back to serve. Ava Barth hits the net on the way over. Falcons controlling. Ekman. Sarah Hilliard at the net denies. (13-12) Falcons. Ava Barth back again, second serve. Nice little dropper, and the Falcons can't control it. Ava Murray, the first tip, and then nobody was there to back her up. Would dive into that far side. Nobody could get to it. Tigers have tied this thing back up again. Ava Barth, good set of serves, and another one that can't be controlled by the Falcons. Sends it right out of bounds. That one was headed towards senior captain Sienna Danzaru. I apologize if I've been butchering that name. Ava Barth again on her fourth. Great serves coming on that far side. That drop just over the net. Kind of hard to read. Hilliard looking for a kill, and she gets it in. Great set by the Tigers. Coming to that close side for Hilliard. And Hilliard has found a little bit of a rhythm. Her first couple attempts went off the side of the fingers, hit the net. But these last 3 or 4, she's been great. Ava Barth again. The deep serve this time, and it can't be controlled. Nice little ace for the Tigers, and Ava Barth going on a run. 16-13 Tigers, and Tigers with a 3-point lead are pulling away now. After that initial little run by Minnechaug, it's been all Oliver Ames. Another good serve from Barth. Now this time, Tigers trying to control, couldn't get it. Looks like it was number 9, I think that's Elkin. Dave, I've been saying Eklund. I think it's Elkin now. Elkin on the kill for Minnechaug. Number 15 back to serve, newly in the game, Cadence Illig. First serve for her for the game. Gets the ball in, controlled by Barth. Second hit by Hilliard, and no one was there to save her. Goes into the net. 1-point game now, 16-15, Oliver Ames. Illig back to serve her second. Fleischman, trying to control that one. Diving to the right side to get out. Sends it into the bench, the Tigers bench. Tied all now at 16. Cadence Illig with her third. O'Rourke with the initial touch, then Kavulis. Sarah Hilliard, the great play with a soft touch. Gets it over the blocking Falcons and gets the ball back for the Tigers, 17-16. Past couple plays, she's been slamming that thing down. This one, nice little soft touch. Sure, it mixed everyone up. Now she's back to serve. Sarah Hilliard serving in, controlled by Stewart of the Falcons. Now sent on that far side. Fleischman with a good job to get a hand on it. Now we're looking at Barth. Barth gets it over. Falcons looking to set up Ellick. And on that backside, Tigers couldn't control it. Hits off 2 players and eventually out of bounds. Tied all at 17. Had a very competitive first set here. This is Ecklick back now to serve for the Falcons. Ball gets over. Fleischman, Kavulis to O'Rourke looking for the kill. Controlled by the Falcons. Back up, blocking Tigers. The ball's out of bounds. And a point for the Tigers. Minnechaug setting up a nice little play there. Tigers were ready to defend, but inside the antennas and out of bounds. Addison Smock back to serve for the Tigers. Addison Smock gets it over. Diving play. No one there. There's Ava Murray coming in trying to save that ball on the ground. Gets her hand on it, digs it out, but sends it into the stands. Nobody has a chance on it. And it's an ace for Addie Smock. 2-point lead for the Tigers as Smock goes up for his second one. Controlled again by Murray, now back in the game. Stewart, Murray, again with a get me over. Hilliard, Kavulis looking to set up O'Rourke. O'Rourke with a nice kill on that right side. And we have another Minnechaug timeout. It's 20-17. It's been a back and forth game. Minnechaug comes out with an early, back and forth set, Minnechaug comes out with a 9-1 lead, I believe, 9-2, 8-1, 9-2. Oliver Ames claws their way back, goes up. I believe Minnechaug's came back, but hasn't gone up yet. We get a 3-point game. Falcons really changed things after that first time out. Wasn't going too well for them. Tigers really changed things up after that first time out. It's been smooth sailing since, and the Falcons have been trying to recover. But it seems like that first time out, early on, I believe they took it when they down 8-1 or 9-2. They took a timeout, and it's been smooth sailing since. They've looked like themselves. Maybe had some nerves before this first big playoff game of the year. Addie Smock is back again to serve. I believe this is her third. Addison Smock gets it over, controlled by Murray, but again back into the bleachers. And I believe that's, maybe the third time in a row that Ava Murray hasn't been able to control Addie Smock's serve. Smock might be aiming for her at this point. 21-17. This time the serve comes in that right side. Elkin gets it. Now set up. Good defense by Kavolis and Gal at the rim. Now they're setting up O'Rourke for the kill on that right side. Saved by Stewart, but no one's there to help her out. Nice defensive play by Kavolis and Ariel Gal at the net with a nice block. And then eventually working that ball back to the Tigers for a kill. Addie Smock again with a serve. Working this side. Elkin now at the net. Trying to save it as Barth, and she does. Addie Smock gets it over. She wasn't looking for anything too fancy on that play, just trying to get it over in the third hit, and it falls. Addison Smock still back to serve for the Tigers. 6-point game, 23-17. Ball comes into Murray. Murray this time controls it. Now O'Toole looking for the kill at the rim, and she gets it. Sends it in the far back corner. And a much needed point from the Falcons. It's 23-18. And we got Sienna Danzarou back to serve. Sienna's up to the line, ball's over. Controlled by Fleischman. Inside Kavoulis, looking to set up Hilliard. Hilliard, ball hits the net. Eklund, Sammy Long, back to Danzarou. This time it's O'Rourke with a soft touch over. Nobody's there. Gets it over the blocking Falcons and finds a spot on the floor for the ball to land. 24-18. Set point here. Claire Cabot is back to serve for the Tigers. Ball's up, hits net on the way over. Eklund's there. Sammy Long, and then Stewart there with a soft touch over, controlled by Kavolis. Fleischman, O'Rourke looking for a kill, block, and then ground. And set one is going to go to the Oliver Ames Tigers. It was it's a hard-fought set, back and forth. Tigers really doing a good job to come back there. It seemed early on that set might have been lost to Minnechaug, but it's definitely good morale points to get something out of that set, and a nice win.
Hey there, I'm Gail Devins, and join me as we discover all the businesses that made Easton great. This is a wonderful, wonderful place. I cannot wait. I want to do it. I want to go there. I am definitely coming back, and I know you will too, because I'm telling you something. It is absolutely amazing in here. It's what a wonderful way to discover Easton. It's right here in Easton. Showing at noon on Mondays, 2 p.m. on Tuesdays, and 11 a.m. on Fridays, only on ECAT.
Hello, welcome to Easton News. I'm Abby Kitchenham.
And I'm Jack Ryan, and together we bring you everything you need to know about Easton, including politics.
The annual town election is scheduled for Saturday, April 22nd, 2023.
Community events.
Be Inspired, Counseling Presents, a parent and child coping workshop centered around a new year and new beginnings.
And sports.
Pressure builds diamonds, so we live by that every day of practice, going into every game.
With APCSM guest segment Pet of the Week.
Hi, I'm Katie with the Animal Protection Center, and today we have a little Iris.
With help from special correspondent Wyatt Fain. Join us
For Easton News. playing 6 o'clock Friday, Saturday, and Sundays.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the official first episode of Eatin' with ECAT. My name is Joseph Taft.
I'm Jack Ryan.
And I'm Abby Kishlem.
We are, in fact, your co-hosts, and we are determined to bring you all the big eats that you can handle. So listen, if you're a foodie, you're not going to want to miss any of the action. Check out our website, www.eastoncat.org, or find us on social at EastonCat to find this episode on demand.
Oh, you're going down, Kisholm. You're going down. You're going down.
I got through the foam, and I'm getting a little more down to the... It's like...
The fact that there's
that one
jelly
back.
in this just unsettles me.
Welcome back. We're in the second set. Oliver Ames won the first one. 25-18, I believe, was the score. Impressive first set. Oliver Ames came back after a big deficit in the first part of it, and now looking to continue their streak into this second set. Pretty important set. Oliver Ames could go up 2-0, take pretty decent control of this match, or Minnechaug can come right back, make this an even ball game, 0-0. You know what I mean? So very important set here. Oliver Ames looks like out there is going to be Rachel Fleischman, Claire Cavolis, Addison Smock, Sarah Hilliard, Caroline Hansen, Claire O'Rourke. The other side, the Falcons get the ball to start. Ball's over, controlled by Hilliard. Claire Cavolis looking to get O'Rourke and a kill, and the Tigers starting hot. First possession of the set, and they look like a well-oiled machine on that. Nice control, a set, and a kill. Back to serve for the Tigers. Number 10, Claire Cavolis gets the ball up. Ball is over. Trying to get me over Stewart in the back corner. Sarah Hilliard is trying to get her hand on it. Hits the back wall. And ball's going back towards the Falcons. Anna O'Toole serving for the Falcons. When Anna O'Toole was serving in the first set, it was when they went on their run. So we'll see what happens here. Ball back, Fleischman O'Rourke, then to Hansen. Get the ball back now at the rim, looking for the drop. Ball controlled by the Tigers. Sarah Hilliard trying to get the ball over. Dug out by the Falcons inside. Does a row. Hilliard, Cavolis looking to set up O'Rourke. O'Rourke in a soft touch, gets it over and gets the point for the Tigers. Good set by Cavolis. And Claire O'Rourke now back to serve for the Tigers. Ball's over, does a row inside. Murray trying to get to that far side, save the ball, can't get her hand on it, goes out of bounds. And a point for the Tigers, 3-1. Claire O'Rourke back for her second serve of the set. Ball over, dug out inside by Elkin, but nobody there to help her out. Goes towards the benches and out of bounds. An ace for O'Rourke. O'Rourke for her third. Jump serve. Inside. Stewart looking for the kill and gets it in that corner. Nice positioning by Stewart to keep that ball in. Nobody could get to it. 4-2 early on here in this second set. Ball over. Cavolis setting up Hilliard. Hilliard looking for the kill. Defended by Minnechaug. Now Stewart, a great save by Fleischman. And the Tigers will be able to work the ball back. Now Elkin looking to find that far corner. Fleischman with a save, but no one's there to help her out. Minnechaug to serve. Number 10, Sammy Long back. Ball's up, ball's over. Fleischman inside. Cavolis. Hilliard now. Hilliard looking for a big slam. And doesn't time it right. Ball into the net. 4-all here in the second. Sammy Long for the Falcons. Curve on that serve, gets it over. Addie Smock. O'Rourke on the save, and then Cavolis to set it up. Addie Smock to put him down. A good point for the Tigers. Addie Smock now back to serve. Gets it over. Murray. Now Stewart. O'Rourke on the touch. Cavolis setting up Hanson. Good defense by, that was number 13, Dabon, but ball goes out of bounds. 6-4 Tigers. Addie Smock back to serve again. Addie Smock gets it over. Elkin on the hit. Now Elkin looking on a kill. Touched by a Tiger on the way over. O'Rourke trying to get the save and sends it into the Tiger bench. Tight one here. Early in the second, 6-5. Addie Mock subbed out. Looks like Ariel Gow subbed back in. Ball gets over. Fleischman. Cavolis setting up Hansman. And Caroline Hanson with a nice kill. 7-5 Tigers. Ava Barth back to serve for Oliver Ames. Desiree Morris. Now DeBon. DeBon with a nice kill for the Falcons. Nice little possession there. Falcons look like they let's set that one up. 7-6, close one here in the second. Number 15, Illig back into the game to serve for the Falcons. She's just been subbing in to serve. Fleischman, Kavulis setting up Hilliard, kill. And a nice play from Oliver Ames. Nothing you can do on that. That ball's coming down at high speeds, and now Sarah Hilliard's back to serve for the Tigers. Ball's over and out of bounds. (8-7) your score here in the second. Ellick back to serve for Minnechaug. Gets it over. Fleischman. Kavulis setting up O'Rourke this time. Gets it in. Ava Murray on the floor trying to dive. Dig it out. Can't get it. And Claire O'Rourke, a nice point there for the Tigers. Now it's Fleischman back to serve. Ariel Gal gets subbed out. Addie Smock back in. That one never got there. And the ball's heading back towards the Falcons. (11) Sienna Danzaro. Danzaro gets it over. Miscommunication in the middle. Hilliard and Fleischman both going for the ball. And they both end up hurting each other. Tied all at 9. It's been back and forth. I don't know if Minnechaug has had a lead here in the second, but it's definitely been tied quite a bit, and there might be their first one there, as Oliver Ames can't control that one. And the Ace gets them their first lead of the second, 10-9. And it's still Danzaro back serving. Danzaro, this one a hard line drive into the net. And tied all at 10. This time it's Cavolis coming back to the Tigers. Ball's over, controlled inside by Ellick. Morris trying to set up Stewart. Hilliard to Cavolis. Now O'Rourke looking for a kill on a soft touch. Didn't get enough on it. Goes into the net. Back again, serving is O'Toole. O'Toole, Fleischman digs it out. O'Rourke, nice save now. Hilliard just trying to get that ball over and goes on under the net. 12 to 10. 2-point lead here by Minnechaug, their biggest of the set. Cavolis setting up Hansen trying to get it up and over everybody, but controlled inside. Now that's Morris. Cavolis to Smock. Smock with a big hit. Addison Smock gets the Tigers the point they need. Now it's O'Rourke back for the Tigers. Inside, Addie Smock trying to salvage something here to Hilliard, to Hansen. The ball with a nice play at the net. Hilliard putting some power on it, but Murray controls. And now another put down by Hilliard. Addie Smock had a nice play trying to save something earlier. Ball was at the net. Could have gone down real quick. The Tigers end up getting a point out of it. Claire O'Rourke serving again. Too much on that one. And over the back line, out of bounds. Sammy Long serving for Minnechaug. Long's ball controlled by O'Rourke. Cavolis getting the second touch. Now Hilliard with power. Murray can't control it. Hits the back wall. Tied all at 13 again. Back and forth second set. Addison Smock to serve for the Tigers. Couldn't get a hand on it inside. Elkin trying to dig it out, couldn't get it. And an ace for Addison Smock. Desereau inside, now back over to the Tigers. Hilliard, power on the ball. Murray just tipped at the line, and Murray controlled. Now it's Stewart. Stewart's trying to send it down the line. Hits off her hand and into the net. (15-13), 2-point lead for the Tigers. And that one didn't get there. So a nice serving run by Addison Smock comes to an end. And she gets subbed out for Rachel Fleischman. Stewart serving for the Falcons. O'Rourke, Cavolis trying to set up Hilliard. I don't know what happened. Something, the ref made a movement with his hand, and the Falcons got the point. 15-15. Stewart again. Beyond the back line to serve. O'Rourke with the first touch. Fleischman coming in to save. The diving play sends it into the stands. And the point goes to Minnechaug. 16-15, 1-point lead. Back and forth, second set. Stewart with another serve. Fleischman. Then Gow, now O'Rourke sending it far. And Stewart gets a hand on it. No one decides to help her out. Everyone just watches that ball land. Tied again at 16. And Ava Barth coming in for Caroline Hansen to serve. Ball makes it over, controlled inside by Murray. Morris now does a roll. Bork with a diving play, gets a hand on it. Fleischman to control, now Hilliard to get it over. Gets it there, Murray inside, Elkin. And now the third touch, the high one, barely gets it over. Setting up Hilliard, a great play by Claire Cavolis, setting up Hilliard on the other side of the court. And a hard hit by Hilliard to get the point. And the Tigers are on top, 17-16. Ava Barth again. And we have a Minnechaug timeout. It's been back and forth all second. Minnechaug using their timeout here. Want to make sure they know exactly what they're doing. Don't let this second set slip away from them. Like I said, this is an important set. You don't want to let Oliver Ames go up 2-0 here. Then you got to win 3 in a row if you have any chance of digging one out. So, important set for both sides. And if you're Oliver Ames, you want to set the tone. 2 quick sets and put the thought in their mind that this thing may be a clean sweep. But 17-16. As we're looking to get back to action here in the second set. Ava Barth still serving for the Tigers. An ace for Ava Barth right out of the break, and that's not what Minnechaug drew up, I'm sure of it. Two-point lead for the Tigers. Ava Barth back again. Ball's up, ball's over. Murray inside. Now coming right at me. I almost had to put a hand on that to control it. But ball heads out, and it was an Oliver Ames point. 19-16, Barth back again. Inside, Murray digging it out. Now setting up Morris. Hilliard with a hard slam and gets the point for the Tigers. 20-16, Tigers are pulling away. I've said the name Morris a couple times on the Falcons side. There's nobody named Morris. Ava Barth back to serve for the Tigers. Ball's up, ball's over. Controlled inside by Stewart. Long and then does a row. Does a row and the hit. Good save by Claire O'Rourke. Fleischman on the third touch. Gets it over. Stewart in the back. Now Elkin on that far side. Saved by Fleischman. Now a soft touch by Hilliard. He's at the net for a second, but the ball just touches it over. Does a row. Good volley here by both sides. Hilliard gets it back. That's going to be the one to do it. Murray, but a good third get me over. Good little play by the Falcons. Oh! And Claire Cavolis mistimed that one at the net. Mistimed to jump. That ball falls on her side, not the other side. 20-17, 3-point lead for the Tigers. And Illig is subbing back into the game to serve for Minnechaug. Cadence Illig from the back line. Controlled by Fleischman, set up by Cavolis to Hilliard for the nice kill. (21-17), 4-point lead for the Tigers, and Sarah Hilliard coming back to serve. Ball's over, controlled by Desiree. long. And Elkin looks for the kill. O'Rourke, Fleischman, and Gow all in on there trying to make a play. Out the net, nobody can do it. Ball falls to the floor. Falcon point. And it's going to be Elkin be on the back line to serve. 3-point game. Ball's over. Hansen. Cavola sets to O'Rourke. Defended, but right out of bounds. It's a good little defensive block, but a lot of power on that ball coming from O'Rourke. And it sends that out of bounds. Fleischman. The jump serve, setting it inside. And nobody could find it. And we're going to have another timeout. 23-18. As Minnechaug takes their second timeout. Tigers are 2 points away from getting a 2-set lead here in this first playoff game. Tigers were honored with awards today from Hockomock League. Sarah Hilliard was named the Hockomock League MVP. And Rachel Fleischman, Sarah Hilliard, and Claire Cavolis were all All-Stars. So a good Tigers team, led by a nice core, is leading us through here through the second set. It's Fleischman back to serve. Fleischman, Murray gets it down there long, and O'Toole working it, get it over. O'Rourke now sending it inside. Murray can't control, sends it to the back line. 24-18, and set point for the Tigers as they have Rachel Fleischman at the line. All-star Rachel Fleischman. Ball's over. Elkin controls, sent to Desereau. Hilliard, Cavolis, now Fleischman. Stewart on the touch. Desereau, and a nice good block from Smock and Cavolis at the net. Fleischman controlling, good volley by both sides. O'Rourke with a weird angle, gets it over. Looking for the kills, O'Toole. Hansen, Cavolis looking to set up O'Rourke. O'Rourke with a hard hit. Controlled by the Falcons, inside by Stewart. Now it's Desereau, a nice diving play by Hansen. Good volley by both sides. Fleischman on the third volley, gets it over. Murray looking for O'Toole, and we get all of Ames point, and it's the set point, and it's wish I understood. But we got 2 sets to nothing. Oliver Ames on top of the Falcons with a chance to put them away early. We'll take a break, but Oliver Ames up 2 sets to nothing.
Hey there, I'm Gail Devins, and join me as we discover all the businesses that made Easton great.
I have never seen before.
We're good. We're all family here.
Where does the ice cream begin?
Big
and
bite.
The whipped cream. And
No more plate.
don't have time to sit down and watch ECAT programs? Don't worry, ECAT has got you covered. That's right, ECAT has
Podcast!
ECAT Podcast Channel has your favorite shows that you could listen to. Whether you want to chill and listen to the Ron Van Dam Show and hear him talk about what's bothering him that day, or the show hosted by local legends Stephanie Weinstein and Meredith Keach, where they talk about anything and everything, or take a listen to the weekly news hosted by Jack Ryan and Abby Kitchenham. Stay tuned in with Tiger Talk hosted by Oliver Ames students. Community Forum is where their host Priscilla talks about all things Easton. Easton residents can also find government meetings about various topics. You can find the podcast on Podbean and all your favorite podcast platforms. Just by searching ECAT or the ECAT podcast, you can find it all. The ECAT podcast channel is powered by Podbean, so either in the car ride or walking around town, you can always catch what's going on with ECAT. Happy listening!
Welcome to Service Matters, a weekly radio show that talks about the good things that are happening in local communities and beyond.
Since 1978, the Easton Food Pantry has been dedicated to providing food to our neighbors in times of need. As long as there's hungry people in our community, our doors are open, our hearts will be open to help.
We also like to talk about the good things that people do to make a difference, and in many cases, to make dreams real for folks out there in need.
Just to chat about, as you say, some of the good things in life, there's some of the good things, the great things, and the happy things.
And certainly watch us on ECAT, Easton Community Access Television.
Hello and welcome back to Oliver Ames Volleyball, first round of the playoffs. As Oliver Ames is taking on Minnechaug here as they take a 2-1 lead into this, 2-0, excuse me, lead into this third set. Those first two sets, they've looked pretty good. It's back and forth for both of them. Definitely hasn't been all Oliver Ames. It was close. Was a 1-point game when Minnechaug took a timeout in that second set. And Oliver Ames went on a run at the end, put him away. Going back to serve to start is Claire Cavolis for the Tigers. Gets it over long. Stewart gets over the net for the Falcons. Fleischman, Addie Smock with a hard hit ball, tips off of the Falcons, and a point for the Tigers. A lot of power on that, a hit for Addie Smock. The Tigers start the set off going good. Cavolis with a long serve that goes deep, controlled by Desiree. Now over for the Falcons. Hilliard, Cavolis going back to Hilliard into the net. And a point for the Falcons. O'Toole is serving for Minnechaug. And O'Toole gets the ball over. O'Rourke controlled. Cavolis trying to set up Smock. Smock gets tipped. And good bit of control there by the Falcons, getting it all settled, and that's Dubon with a nice block at the net. Getting the point for the Falcons. Off a hard hit ball, but Dubon's there for Minnechaug. And the ball gets sent back to Anna O'Toole. Fleischman, Cavolis, setting up Hanson. Hanson just gets her finger on it. Ball goes into the net. 3-1 Minnechaug early on here in this third set. Fleischman hits the ball into the net. Cavolis was trying to control it, couldn't get a hand on it, and it falls. 3-point lead here early for Minnechaug. And O'Toole going on a little bit of another run here. Fleischman, Cavolis looking to set up Hilliard. Hilliard with a hard hit ball, controlled by O'Toole. Number 9 comes in, does a row now. Does a row, go over to Hilliard. Looking for O'Rourke. O'Rourke on the kill. No good. Controlled by the Falcons. Cavolis, Fleischman, now O'Rourke with a soft touch. Gets it over. Elkin controlling for the Falcons. Now back Fleischman with a hit. Looking to set up Hilliard. Hilliard slams it into the net. So after a nice volley, point for the Falcons, 5-1. And Anna O'Toole is working the magic again from this side. She went on an 8-point run on this side earlier. Again for the Tigers. This time it was Hanson trying to dig it out from the ground. Gets a hand on it right into the net. Quickly, 6-1. Over again, Fleischman, Kavolis setting up Hanson with a soft touch inside. Eklund gets a hand on it. Long to Stewart in the far corner, and Kavolis couldn't do anything with it. 7-1, and we get an Oliver Ames timeout. This is oddly reminiscent of the first set, where Oliver Ames went down 8-1, 9-2. Ended up coming back on a run after their first time out. So we'll see if things change here for the Tigers again when they come out of the break. But the first time after they came out, it seemed like they were a different machine than they were before. 7-1, 6-point game. Oliver Ames is up 2-0 on the Minnechaug Falcons here in the first round of the MIAA state tournament. O'Toole still serving for the Falcons. O'Toole is the same player, serving when the Falcons went on their nice run early in the first set. This time over to Fleischman. Kavoula setting up O'Rourke. O'Rourke gets a tip off the net. Saved by Desereau. Now long. Stewart looking for the far side, but Fleischman gets it. Kavoulis looking to set back up O'Rourke in the far corner. The ball falls. Diving play by Desereau. Couldn't get there. And the Tigers, right out of the break, get a point to settle things down a little bit. So the timeout works. And it's Claire O'Rourke back beyond the line to serve. Lot on that, and it sails beyond the back line too much. Point for the Falcons. Sammy Long to serve here for Minnechaug. Inside, dug out by O'Rourke. Kavolis trying to set up Hilliard. Touched at the net by Minnechaug. Now trying to get it over. Desereau to O'Rourke. Inside now Smock with a hard hit. And a nice kill by Addison Smock. It's another point for the Tigers. 8-3 here. Addison Smock back to serve. Ball's over. First touch by Desereau. Now Long looking to give Elkin the kill. Blocked by Gow and Hanson at the net. They get a tip on it. Gets over them. Fingers falls to the ground for a Minnechaug point. 9-3. 6-point Falcon lead. Ball's over, first touch over. Kavolis setting up Hilliard, and nice kill. Every now and then off a serve, the Tigers come out just 3 beautiful touches that the Falcons can't do anything about. Every now and then you just see it happening. Ava Barth comes in to serve. Murray controls. Long, trying to get it to Elkin. And I believe that was a 4th touch. I knew that one. That's the first time they've blown the whistle to give a point, and I knew what it was. I believe the Falcons touched that one 4 times. I believe. I could be wrong. Ava Barth with a long serve. Stewart sends it beyond the official. Out of bounds. 3-point game. It was just a 6-point game. But the Tigers coming back here just like they did in the first. Ava Barth. Back. Murray can't get a hand on it. And it's an ace for Ava Barth. 2-point game. Barth gets it over. Dug out by Desiree. Now Elkin at the net. Nice kill. Finds that far corner. Nobody's home for the Tigers. Changes. Anna O'Toole. Cadence Illig coming in for Dubon. Illig serve. Gets over O'Rourke. Kavulis setting up Hilliard. Hilliard gets it over. Now this time Desiree with a hard hit for the Falcons, controlled by Fleischman. Now O'Rourke hits it deep. Ellick at the net. Good defense by Sarah Hilliard to keep that ball on that side of the net. And Ellick trying to get the ball over, puts too much on it, goes off the back line and out of bounds. 2-point game again. There's a nice block there by Sarah Hilliard. And I believe Ariel Gao went up with her, but I believe the ball hit Sarah Hilliard. She's back now to serve for the Tigers into the net. She's had some serving troubles tonight. It's the second or third time that's happened. Gives the ball right back to Ellick and the Falcons. Inside, touched by Hanson. Good little put me down by Desiree. And a nice kill. Nobody could get there for the Falcons. Sends Rachel Fleischman to the back line to serve. Controlled by Ellick, first touch, long, now sending it to Desiree to get it over. Fleischman, Kavolis with his hit, Smock. With a nice kill there, Addie Smock. Off of a set by Claire Kavolis. One-point game now, 10-11. Closest it's been since the start, and Fleischman to serve, gets it over. Long defense coming that time by Kavolis and Hanson. They get a hand on it, tips out of bounds. Hanson was trying to save it after a little diving play towards the bench side. Couldn't get it though. 2-point game. And Desiree back to serve. Desiree out of bounds. Tigers get the ball right back, and it's going to be Claire Kavolis. Claire Kavolis gets me over. Ellick on the first touch to Long, looking to set it to Stewart. They get it down. Nice save by O'Rourke. Now O'Rourke sending it back over, and O'Toole got a finger on it, but goes right down to the ground. We get a tie game at 12. Now they're up at 12 here in the third set. Oliver Ames up 2-0 as Claire Kavolis sends the ball over. Claire Kavolis over. O'Toole sets it over. Now Fleischman on the touch. Hard hit by O'Rourke into the net. And they call it a fourth touch. O'Toole's back. Gets it over. Kavolis trying to get it to Hanson and sends it behind the officials. And it's not a good ball. 14-12, 2-point game. Minnechaug to serve. Anna O'Toole back again. Nice dig by Fleischman. Gets it to O'Rourke. O'Rourke on a good hit, but good control by Minnechaug. Hanson. Kavolis trying to set up O'Rourke. And a tip over the net. Gets it there. Now Hilliard. Kavolis trying to do the same thing. But O'Rourke gets dug out again by the Falcons. Stewart this time. Good defense by Smock and Hanson at the net. Coming up again. It's Ellick trying to get it over in the back row. Hilliard now Smock. On a nice kill for the Tigers. Addie Smock with a hard hit ball. Makes this a 1-point game, 13-14. Claire O'Rourke back to serve for the Tigers. O'Rourke gets it over Ellick on first touch. Long, and Dubon either mistimed the jump or thought someone was following behind her, but the ball falls. Claire O'Rourke to serve again from the back line. Ellick first touch. Murray. Now Desereau. Desereau gets it there. Fleischman, Pavolis setting up Hilliard on a soft touch and a good save by Dubon. And now a hard hit and a nice kill by Addison Smock. Gives the Tigers their first lead of the set since the early goings. 15-14 now with Claire O'Rourke serving. Ellick, long. Stewart trying to get that one over. O'Rourke's there. Pavola setting up Hilliard far, and they're going to call that one out of bounds. Refs talking here. Sticking with ball was out. A little bit of a conversation. I'll tell you right now, I'm on this back line and I think that ball was out. I'm set up pretty nicely to see that. I think it was out. But Long gets it over. Fleischman digs it out. Now Sarah Hilliard. And a nice set from Cavolis. Gets the ball right back to the Tigers. Ball doesn't lie. Maybe I was wrong. Smock serving for the Tigers, gets it in. Desereau, Long, Elkin on that side. Smock digs it out. Cavolis, Hanson now gets tipped by the net, gets it over. Nice pancake by Claire O'Rourke, but no one's there to save it. Claire O'Rourke getting a hand in on that. Just the right time, but no one there to get the next touch. Tied at 16 all in this third set as Stewart comes back to serve for the Falcons. Stewart gets it over. Fleischman, Cavolis, now Hanson, the hard hit ball. They're going to call that Oliver Ames point. I just say that was Oliver Ames point. I don't agree, but point to Oliver Ames, 17-16, another lead. I think that one might have been out. Ava Barth from that back line gets it in, and an ace. Desereau couldn't do anything with it. 18-16. 2-point lead for the Tigers is the most they've had this set. It's been very, very close, but the Tigers have just had the edge in this one. Just that much, every set. Elkin, good defense by Gow and Hilliard, and the Falcons can't do anything with it. Ariel Gow at the net, getting the block, and forces a Minnechaug timeout. 3 points is the biggest lead of the set for the Tigers. 19-16 here, as we're getting close to the end, it seems like. All Reigns need 6 more points. And they have won this first round of the playoffs. It was just like the first set. Minnechaug started off hot, went up 7-1. Oliver Ames takes a timeout and figures things out. It's been back and forth since, but Oliver Ames just has had the little edge they need to get the points. Coming out of the break now. 19-16. Ava Barth back to serve for the Tigers. Barth gets the ball over. Murray. Long now. Dubon with a hard kill. Hard hit ball at the net. on a much-needed point for Minnechaug. And that could be the difference. Minnechaug hasn't been getting points out of their timeouts. It's time to call a timeout, get the ball right back, get the point, and a chance to do something. Illig, Cadence Illig, subbed into the game to serve. Fleischman, Hilliard with a hard hit ball, and O'Toole gets a hand on it at the net but can't do anything with it. Ball falls 20-17. Sarah Hilliard from the back line to serve for the Tigers. Hilliard with a nice ball. Murray dives, can't do anything with it. And Sarah Hilliard with an ace. 21-17. The end is drawing near. Sarah Hilliard. Ball's too much. Too much on that one. And the ball sails out of bounds. 21-18. Served by Ellick. Cavolas setting up O'Rourke. Hard hit ball controlled by Murray. Long setting up Stewart, and that one falls. We got a 2-point game. 21-19. Minnechaug ball. Ellick to serve. Gets it over to Hilliard. Cavolas setting up O'Rourke. Hard hit ball. It falls. Claire O'Rourke with a good kill there. It's 22-19. 3-point game. Fleischman to serve for the Tigers. Gets it over. Murray with a hand on it. Long. Murray back to Murray to get it over. Now it's Barth. Cavolas setting up O'Rourke. Hard hit ball controlled by Murray. No one is there to help her out though. O'Rourke with a hard hit ball. Murray was there. And we have another Minnechaug timeout. 23-19. As Minnechaug takes their final timeout of the set. Might as well take it now. You don't have too much longer to take it. 2 more points. Oliver Ames needs 2 more, and they will move on. Minnechaug trying to claw their way back into this one. All these sets have been back and forth, very competitive. Could have gone either way, but it seems like Oliver Ames has just got that slight edge, like I said, to win this one out. Get the points they need, and they have a 4-point lead here late in the third set with a chance to close the door on Minnechaug. It's going to be Fleischman still serving for the Tigers. Fleischman gets it over, controlled inside by Stewart. Long setting up. Does a roll. Good defense by Addie Smock though. Now Addie Smock looking for the kill. And gets it there, Addie Smock with a beautiful kill, and it's a 1-point game off of incredible sets by Claire Cavolas. Cavolas has been having incredible sets for both Smock and Hilliard, O'Rourke, everybody. That's it. Fleischman gets it over on an ace, and Murray can't control it, and that's the game. 25-19 in the third set. Oliver Ames wins this one 3-0. A beautiful game by both sides, back and forth. Oliver Ames went down early in the first set and the third, but was able to bring their way back. And they will be playing in the second round of the MIAA Division I state tournament. So congratulations to the girls. We just want to say thank you to the Oliver Ames High School and the Oliver Ames Athletic Department for their support in producing this program. Congratulations to the girls, and stay tuned for the second round of the MIAA State Volleyball Tournament. Thank you.
All of our Ames sports are sponsored by Bank of East, the Easton Lions Club. ECAT would like to thank all the sponsors for the help of the production of OA Sports.